And what kind of gun do you have? XD9. Okay, good. All right, so if you check your email, you should see a confirmation coming to you. Good deal. All right, and then the next email you'll see is coming from USCCA. The information on the email will give you the address, and it's at 6501 Arlington Expressway. We'll train in the classroom first, and then we'll drive out to the range. Okay. If you got any questions or lost or anything, just let me know. Give me a call. There's other trainers.
What up, y'all?
They'll be more than
If y'all got
happy
questions,
to help
let
you
us
out.
know. We're having a meeting.
All right. Thanks, man. So we got 6 seats tomorrow.
All right, Alta, you want to tell them what we're doing for the 10 people on YouTube?
Are we on live?
Are we on live right now?
Yeah, we're live. We're live right now. We're having a K&A meeting, so I'm gonna let Alto explain what K&A is and what's going on.
How you doing? My name's Alto, aka Wide Open, aka Marvin the Martian, aka Eyes Wide Open, and what else people call me? Weapons, because I got tons of guns. Anyway, K&A Accessories. You're here with Locs, Undead Prophet, and Tactical Savages. Back here, plural. You can see. Anyway, what we're doing, we're having a meeting right now, and we're getting our scheduling together, pricings together, the best way we can help the community out with firearms training and safety. First of all, we are a firearms dealer. So we sell guns. If you go to the website, we have a website where we sell guns on there. But our mission statement is, if you are owning a firearm, you need to know how to use your firearm. I don't care if you have, see what I'm talking about? Well, no, go ahead. Everything in here is a controlled environment. Everything in here is a controlled environment. So we have fun. So the biggest thing is this: if you have a gun, you need to know what you're doing with your gun. If you know how to swipe your credit card, you need to know how to use your gun the exact same way. That's plain and simple. I don't care if you own a bazooka. I'm not opposed to having any type of firearm that you want or need. What makes you feel happy, whatever blows your hair back. But do you know how to use it, is what I'm looking at. And are you safe with it? Are you in the right mind frame to even have what you have? Now, who makes those decisions? We'll talk about that at another time. But as of right now, today, what K&A Accessories is doing is we're trying to be a one-stop shop, and we are already a self-contained unit. So basically, everything that you're looking for the most part, is already right here. We're just getting it out to the public, and once we put it out, we wanted to make sure it's right. We wanted to make sure that it's ease of access for you. You're comfortable with it. Things are not too convoluted, bogging you down, weighing you down, making it hard for you. So feedback is necessary. Say, hey, I had a hard time finding this. Can you help me out on this or something? Or if you go to the website and you're looking for something and you don't see it, just hit us in the chat or something like that. Or if you meet one of us and you get one of our cards or our, what do they call those social media cards? Those QR codes or something. And there's one in particular trainer that you want to talk to, hit them up. They have a direct email. And you can talk to them. We're all specializing in certain aspects in the company. I am the founder, but the guys that I have with me here, they're all professionals, and they know exactly what they're doing, and they know what they're talking about when they show you about your firearms. So just pay close attention. Now, on the flip side of that, we play a lot. We have a good time. So the classes are not boring at all. You can bring your cheesecake for breakfast if you want to. We don't care. Just don't get it all inside the gun and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, that type deal.
But we'll run you. We'll
Yeah.
run it.
Yeah, we're running with that cheesecake in
In
there.
case you get cheesecake in your firearm, you never know.
Right, you're getting the shit out of the Cheesecake Factory. You never know. You never know.
For real.
So you're
I know, yeah, for real. But we are very safe. When we're out on that range, we still have a good time, but we're very, very serious about safety. So the clips and the videos you see, you may see us playing a lot, but actually being there, you'll see we don't play games with that part. So
I'm gonna say that's a good question.
Yeah, so what Scar Zoo says, do y'all spring schedule? We have a spring schedule.
yeah, you can just go right to the website and book yourself. If you don't see anything open, shoot us a chat or text or something and say, hey, what do you got for this day? We'll work it out for you. We'll make it happen. The way I'm trying to put this together is one day we will be 24 hours. That's the push. Some people work during the day. The only time they have off is at night. So maybe we can get some training done during the day and possibility even night shooting.
That'd be dope.
So again, like I said, we're coming at one-stop shop. Was there another question on there?
No, she fires you. That's what we're talking about, and says something about go dirty bird or something.
Gang, bird gang. Y'all know what's up. Eagles, baby.
Oh, that right there.
Eagles, baby. Let's go. All
I
day.
know all these Philly people. All these Philly
I'm
people need to go
Bird
home.
gang. Bird gang. Let's get it. Super Bowl.
No, I don't care. I don't care who wins in sports.
Go back
Now,
my
I ain't
box.
getting no check out of that, man. I ain't too particularly watching.
Listen, if you don't got a football team, it's fine. You're an Eagles fan now. We're cool.
Yeah, because I keep trying to type. I guess
He's an Eagles fan
that
now.
day, whatever. I guess that's the password. Right?
Yeah, McLaurin, come see us
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm gonna pull it up in a second.
Yeah, see if you can log into the Gmail for it, because I just switched everything for the calendar from my email into that KNA email now. So I'm trying to-
If y'all have any questions, go ahead and
No,
post
it'll
them,
show up
and we'll
like
answer your
switch everything
questions
over. I'm just
if
trying
you
to
have
log
them.
physically into the email.
I sent you the password.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll check
It
it.
says you are not welcome here.
But anyway, K&A accessories. We run basic pistol, novice pistol, basic, advanced, tactical. Same thing with shotgun. Same thing with AR. We also teach active shooter classes. Recently, we did I'm not going to name the client, but recently there was a
Denzel Washington. Oh.
there was a building that let's say the head of the director of the building felt as though her employees were not prepared. So we ran in there and we put them on the ground and they cried. That particular class the emotions run high. It's either going to bring out your fight or flight. And so all that woulda, shoulda, coulda about the fin of what you want to do, that's out the window. Again, we know what we're doing with this. But if you happen to do that, that's a plus for you. This is what we want to see. So especially with that class, after we execute that, we will show you what you could have done better. So even though we show you what you could have done better, you have to keep maintaining those drills within your business to keep that active, keep it fresh in your memory. What else do we teach? We teach advanced.
I don't know if we're gonna be coming up to Philly like that.
We have advanced use
It might be a
classes.
while.
We have force on force classes. We have retention
It's
classes.
kind of hot right now.
We
Right.
have self-defense CQB classes. We do. We got some marksmen with us here at Dead Profit and LocsNLoad.
Mhm.
So get all your AR skills up on point.
Pew, pew.
Get your kit put together.
That's right.
We build.
That'd be nice to have if we had like a kit building class. Like
You
people
know,
bring
Well,
out
that's
their
why-
people
that's
bring
why I
out
write this down.
their battle
That's why
belts.
When we get up,
Yeah,
up to
there we
that's why I
go.
wanted
Get your
to
brand
write
battle
it.
belts
Stop,
or your plate
shop.
carrier, and we'll actually show you how to molly and where to put one, where, have you put it on,
And yes,
and actually
there's
have
a
you
way
kind
to
of do
molly.
dry fire
Now,
drills, make
you
sure
don't
it
just-
works right.
You don't just put stuff to your kit. There's an actual technique in mollying.
Yeah.
Please don't be that guy who stuff
Cable
fall off.
management. How does your kit flow with the rest of your other stuff?
That's right.
So
You
that
should be able
guy,
to grab it where you need it,
So that guy that wants to wear 300 rounds on his chest in a march, yeah, that's not gonna work out for me. That guy was me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so tired.
your double AR mags going from one side of your case to the other.
Why is it so hot out here?
Yeah. So we have youth classes also. We love to train the youth because they are our future. We would prefer to train them, professionally train them, and let them have fun out here at the range versus learning it from a video game or their boy from school that's coming in and say, yo, I got this blicky or whatever it is, in flagging it around with a money stack in one hand and a gun in another. Now, when that's not what we do. And that's not our thing. So if we can reach the youth and talk to them and just, if they want to come in here and just talk and kick it and, we can schedule that and just see what's going on in their head and see if we can change their mindset on these firearms, because it's not a bad thing to have a firearm. It's not a bad thing to use them. But what you're using them for, what you're carrying them for, all of that stuff matters. So there's some other stuff that we're bringing to the table too. Some stuff I don't want to disclose yet, but I'm pretty sure when it does come out, you'll be like, oh wow. And
K&A OnlyFans.
Here you go.
Hey, you keep playing. I'm into it like 5, 6, 7 times.
I'll be honest, I'm about to start an OnlyFans. I'll be honest with y'all.
They're gonna see like this is not what we made Spartan oil for.
But it works.
Yeah. What are we using? Modern Spartan oil kit.
We can.
It's a fantastic system.
Yeah, she fine. We can.
We're gonna shoot another video on
anything
that.
specific?
We were playing too much.
Yeah, what are you
so
looking specifically?
We're gonna.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we
serious
can
on that.
ask them about that, right? Because medical is important, but how do we do that as far as like?
Well, first I would just call them back.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
we
med-
gotta check.
no, so we do have another guy. We do
Well, I'm
have
saying
another
like
guy.
as far as like Thomas, how like doing a video on it. How do we do it? And we do it as far as like it'll retain somebody's attention span.
Well, first you get a professional, so have Matt do it,
I figured, yeah.
and then like just have them with like some students, and then just 2 or 3, a couple of other video cameras, 2 different angles.
Well, at this point, we've already done one.
Yeah, because
so
there's like 300 tourniquet videos out there. Like at this point, anybody knows how to use a tourniquet.
I appreciate it. Thank you
page.
for the support.
Send them to the K&A page. They should be able to pull up the tactical
I've been told.
North Florida TAC Med
I've been told.
on K&A. You'll see a bunch of videos on there.
Missing.
That's what, bro.
A lot of tourniquet stuff going on there. Like you said, there's a 1,000,001 tourniquet. But see, at the same time, and to keep the person included into the class and interested in the class, that's a big plus. Because a class can be super boring. And then if you're watching
especially
the
talking
video
about
all
like
day,
medical, like if you don't do this and this and blah blah blah,
Right,
you die.
right,
It's like
right.
Jesus.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Make sure that they're in a shaded area.
If you zip tie your tourniquet to your kit, you're gonna have a bad time.
Right.
Sir.
What other? You got any other questions on there?
Answer questions if you want. Ask questions, not answer questions. Ask questions. We'll just, I don't know, just let him see. I'm about to hit up Matt and see when he's coming back to Jax.
He should be here in January.
January?
The last around the 15th, I think he said.
Well, I know he had to just take care of today. I messaged him yesterday.
Okay, good. Yeah, somebody can reach out to him and find out what his itinerary is, and let's get him back up in here.
Take a picture of me making a video. Monique says, I'm a new gun owner and my 8-year-old daughter is very interested. When is a good age to get kids involved?
When you feel your kid is mentally ready.
That too.
As long as the kid can respect all the laws, all the safety laws of firearms, and actually retain the information.
Yeah, because all of us do have experience with teaching children, but at the end of the day, we're not that parent's child. That child's parent. So that's mainly a decision that you would need to make. And then after that, that's what we're here for.
And then if we do teach a child, we ask for you to be here. Because if you're not here and that child is underage, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you got to be right next to your child.
You have to be here taking the class with your child. But the class is for your child. You can retain the information, that's fine, but the information is geared towards the child.
So yeah, answer your question when they're mentally and physically ready.
That's right.
Yeah.
Layman terms.
Right. No sense in giving a kid a SOCOM 16 you can't pick it up.
I just see the little kids here on some real guns.
All right. Yeah, I still use Bowtac plates. I still got those level 4
I'm about to say, I
Bowtac
still got
plates.
them.
All right.
They work.
Yeah.
In fact, when
I'm mad when they went from like a
Does anybody
99 to
want some
plate a
flounder?
little bit.
My bad. Oh, I can't give it to you.
Yeah.
I'll eat it for you. I'll tell you how it tastes. Pretty sweet.
Well, you do pull a fish out of
no,
nowhere.
one of the
Oh, hey,
I didn't even smell
after
like
probably
this.
next year, if I end up rotating my plates, I low key want to shoot them to see how they held up.
Mhm.
Because we've been through the woods and stuff. We done did push-ups in them and stuff. I want to see how they retain their rigidity.
Well, it's like a 9-year-old just go right through, like, oh.
We have a question on YouTube about when we're coming to Philly. Also, do you have any information on how we do traveling?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Here's a question for y'all who want us to travel.
The first thing we're going to do about traveling is we're going to check your state and local laws on where you want us to come as far as shooting these guns and training you on these guns. Now, we can go anywhere. However, that's first and foremost. Then we got to figure in travel time. We have to figure in where we're staying, how much is that going to run us, and what you're willing to spend, and what are we coming there for, and what are we allowed to teach you. So we're not going to break any state or local laws. I don't care if it's on your private property. We ain't doing it. Can't risk the company and get the company shut down behind a personal venture or something like that, because it doesn't do any good for the masses. Again, we're promoting gun safety and how to use your firearms, and we don't care how well. I mean, if you're a novice or tactical, if that's what you want, we can bring that to the table. But we got to think about other people and what they need. We need to think about the masses, just something personal. So as far as Philly, if we can shoot in Philly and there's a adequate range up there, safe, we'll come. We just have to schedule a date.
Well, I'm gonna say something out loud because I've been looking for ranges in Philly. I have not found any outdoor range in Philly. So that being said,
that might be the proving ground for you guys out there. Start there.
It'll probably be more financially beneficial to everybody if you actually travel to Florida to come get the training, just because we have the ranges, we have all the resources,
Right.
We have everything we need to give y'all the proper experience, and then if we got to work something out, we could already have that situated by the time you guys get down here. And you can come visit Duval. Hey, Jaguars winning. It's a great city sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I don't care about the football thing, but he's right about coming here because all of the resources are here. So
that's like the number one thing people say. No.
We have the indoors and the outdoors. We train in the outdoors. I'm better.
Hey, we want to travel too, but it costs money to travel.
It does. It
So
it'll be cheaper for you to come here.
It really would.
Way cheaper.
For us to come up, it literally has to be like the whole weekend. Like, because again, if someone asks in Philly, like it's gonna take a whole day to get up there. Then we have to train the whole day. Then it's take a whole another day to get back.
Work out the logistics.
So that's 3 days.
We gotta find out, what they want.
We got a beach.
It's just a headache. It's a headache.
Right.
Travel.
He said, come out to finish. No, y'all got cartel out there.
I mean, Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, we can shoot in the desert.
Yeah.
See,
I got some.
See, as soon as I said that, look, everybody got real quiet. Like, we can do that. I can do night vision.
We will come. We will travel. We will travel. But my advice, y'all should come here.
I don't know the product. I'm not sure.
Is that supposed to be urban locks?
I have no idea. I don't know. You mistyped something.
Okay.
Niagara.
Niagara.
You can't shoot in New York. What? You know gun laws in New York?
Yeah, he said New York. You trying to?
We're not going to New York. Hey, I don't even want to drive by New York. Talk about shooting in New York.
Hey, look, I got family in New York, and it's like,
I just want to see them. Hey, New York fan, bro. Y'all got to come down here.
That's
Bro,
all
you
I
trying to
can
get
do.
us sit to Rikers Island? Hell no.
Yeah, New York and
My niece down here right now.
I don't know the laws of
I ain't coming
California.
back
I'm gonna go out
home. I'm good. I'm good in Florida. I like it. I'm great.
Fight them gun laws in New York, and then maybe we can come up there.
So
Yeah,
do
man,
we
you gotta
have-
stand up to that, man. You gotta.
Yeah,
you gotta
we have a lot of
stand up to
people. We know a lot of other
I
told down on that
so.
Look, it's like watching like the Russians right now, right? Like I grew up this
Oh
whole
no, they were
time
just saying
thinking
hi.
like
Hey,
Russians are the
Hey, Niagara
scariest
Falls.
people, and now like seeing what they're doing, it's like,
Oh, I
come
forgot.
on now, New Yorkers.
I forgot
I grew up
people-
here, and y'all the hardest people on planet Earth.
yeah, I'm
What's
reading the
going on?
comments,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, New York, stand up, 10 toes down, man.
No,
That's
shout
what
out Victory. They just donated $4.99 to us.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
We gonna round it up to $5. That's a $5 donation.
don't
The
listen.
Okay.
revolution must be funded.
Hey, we got bills
I
around
think this
here.
was Alabama guy that.
Yeah, I see him. He's asking.
How much
Yeah.
to get y'all in Alabama next week?
Plenty of beer. I'm
Yeah.
there. It's rap.
Okay, so
It's
what
rap.
did he say next week?
Yeah, I think this is the guy we were talking about. for
Actually, we're
Alabama.
talking about your stuff right now in this meeting. You're part of our meeting today, so I
Yeah.
want to put that on StreamYard. We'll get back to you on a one-on-one on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause that's
That's
more
your personal
business.
But I'm already sold with the beer. Like yeah.
Don't listen.
All
To
right.
me. Don't listen.
All right. So yeah, no. Again, we'll talk to you in private and see what works best. All right. But as far as this one, Chumps, it says, do we have any affiliates or trusted trainers in other areas?
Yes, I do know some people in other areas. What area is he in?
Yeah, Chumps. What area specifically? We'll see.
Because we internationally know.
All right.
Yeah.
Too early in the morning, I feel you. All right. Vegas. I ain't never been to Vegas.
Who's in Vegas?
Vegas sounds dope.
All right, I wouldn't
That's
mind.
another
I think
place.
Matt- I
Look,
think
you
Matt
just,
is
said-
the
you
closest
just
one.
you're just listing all the places that I wanted to go.
I think Matt be
Like
close
under
to
night
Vegas.
vision.
Right, that'd be
Like,
dope.
come
Oh, Vegas and night vision, oh, just open desert, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be hot right there.
I wouldn't mind going to Vegas, you know.
Michigan.
That's why Matt we didn't get to go to Utah, but it is what it is.
Anybody, we got anybody in Michigan? Because I never. It's too cold up there.
It would be
Okay,
good.
Chief Fire says it'd be good to share what happens after the shooting occurs. We can do that because we do CCW.
Okay.
Occurs in your house and what to say to 911 and should people have fire insurance?
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then- so we run that every class in the
Yeah.
regular CCW. Is that UPS? Hold up.
Hey, Chief Fires, we can make a video here. Next time we have a meeting, we meet up and we can talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good question. I like that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, take a photo of that.
Michigan. All right, Chumps is in Michigan.
Sure.
He's in Michigan.
What?
To be honest, I really don't.
All y'all from up north in the Midwest want us to, all these Florida
It's too
people,
cold.
right? We are not coming up north during
Y'all-
any time it
y'all never
snows.
knew that. That's the weakness to a Florida man.
I know y'all see all
That's the
the
only
Eagle
thing.
green stuff, but I'm a
What I
Floridian
travel
when it
to.
comes to temperature.
Right.
I don't play with that cold.
Michigan, we'll work it out with you. Let me write that
Right.
down on the mid.
Hey, Chumps, to be honest, if it's just you, it is cheaper for you to take a plane, come down here.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It'll be a lot.
It
cheaper
is.
for
We
you to
will
come down
walk
here.
you through TSA. We will tell you how to travel,
Mm.
how to pack your ammunition, your weapons, and everything. And chill.
There was
Yeah.
what was the question I walked out on? Because I thought it was you.
what to do after a shooting.
Oh yeah, we teach that in our regular CCW class. The basic CCW class is when, where, who, what, why, how, all of that type of stuff. Now, I mean, I know there's a lot of there's different requirements for different states on to who know what, whatever. But we're trying to give you, we're trying to plateau it a little bit. Because there's certain things you need to know. And then we also have a licensed
I feel like I know
insurance
what he's
agent
asking,
that
what he's
comes to the
asking.
class and talks about having liability insurance. And if you go to the K&A website, on the training side, down in there where it says most asked questions, you'll see something that says reciprocity on there. Go in there and put your email in there, and USCCA will send you a bunch of information on, like what we just said, who, what, when, where, why, to back up what we're saying here in the classroom. So yeah, you can do that. It's on the K&A, www.knaccessories.com.
The link, I put the link in the
You put the link in there?
description.
Great.
Yeah, link's
Good.
in the description.
Good,
But I don't know any Philly trainers.
Yeah, I got
Sig's a Philly trainer. So
Sig?
personally, no. Personally, don't know. But there's quite a few Philly trainers. But do want to give y'all some free game on what to do after a shooting.
We'll make a video on that.
Are we gonna make a video?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make a whole video about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. They told me to wait on the free game.
Yeah, because that's a lot of information.
I just wanted to.
All right, he says if I have a pin AR-15 lower, I feel like I know what you're asking, but it's not a pinned lower. You know, it would be a wouldn't it be pin and weld muzzle device or something?
Yeah, I think you're saying pin and welded muzzle device.
Yeah.
And even then, it wouldn't make
Okay.
it wouldn't make it an SBR.
Yeah, it's only
until
an-
you combine it with a lower that has just a regular stock. That's when you technically.
Yeah, that's
make
when it's
an
SBR when it has actual stock. But as a brace, it remains a pistol.
It's for now.
It says this.
New laws coming out.
Is it true I joined the Angry Vikings? I'm a Jaguar fan, so I'm not a Vikings fan.
Viking.
Right?
What is the
I'm a Jaguars fan. I'm not sure of the Vikings. Phoenix would go to Vegas. Do you recommend USCCA? We recommend USCCA, but obviously, you know, we kind of work for them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, USCCA.
I personally like USCCA a little bit more because they're a little bit more in depth about stuff.
I like that. I like the insurance coverage. Like
the insurance coverage
pay you for like per diem, the bail you out, the lawyer, any type of medical, any type of that you got to go see a therapist.
Unless
if you get sued, if you get civilly sued,
10K,
so they
right now on tap, ready to roll. That's why you need insurance.
You said 10K? I thought it was 100K.
Well, it depends on what you're trying.
Because especially if you get sued civilly, that's yeah.
We're not even gonna go down that route.
Right? Yeah, it was self-defense, but that gun was so tricked out that you wanted.
Mr. Hahn wanted his neon sign put back together.
What up, Ferret's Eye Photography?
Hey, yeah, photographers listening.
All right, what up, OG $2? Oh, look at this. Machine Fire donated $10.
Oh, thanks.
Gotta run.
Appreciate that.
And Machine Fire, we need to do a live. You need to hit me up so me and you can go live.
Yeah, we appreciate the donations.
She saw my live with
Yeah, because she's an instructor as well.
Okay, we appreciate the donations because a lot of the funding that we do with the youth classes comes out of our pocket. So our prices are very reasonable for our youth classes because we pick up the rest of the tab on that. We're talking about ammo or other things that they need, damage to the firearms, all kind of crazy stuff. So
anything can happen.
Right, anything can happen.
It's better to have the.
But we want to make sure that the youth are trained up. We need them trained up.
Yeah.
If you're in the I think the Charlotte, South Carolina area, I gotta check. Was he in Charlotte or North Carolina? There's a guy out there named Bond with a Vet. He's pretty good. He's a retired Army Master Sergeant, and he knows what he's talking about. He's a great friend of mine. And if you're in the Warren, I think it's called Warren, Georgia, Georgia area, there's a
the Cali compliant rifle.
Yeah, is that California?
I think you got a California compliant rifle. That's the only
like kind of excuse like our like just being puzzled because of the fact that certain stuff like that we don't really hear about, and it's good to hear about because it makes us better instructors. So
what's he talking about?
I think what he's saying is that his magazine is pinned inside of his lower receiver, so he can't.
Yeah, because it's a fixed magazine. I think that's California.
That's a California thing.
I think that's a California thing. So because what
he said it's Cali compliant.
Yeah. That's your boy. That's your boy right now doing that.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Can you put a 10.5 on a Cali compliant? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can put a 10.5 on a Cali gun.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I wouldn't. Just if I'm not 100% sure.
Oh yeah, only because y'all laws are just really just that straight.
How about moving
to Florida?
Yeah, move to Florida. Move to Florida.
Florida or Houston.
All right, so what are your thoughts
we get
on
it
the
as far
ruling?
as like some people don't have the ability to do that.
What's our thoughts on the ATF brace ruling? Stupid.
Retarded.
Stupid.
I mean, like even if they do it, like the majority of people who already have them aren't gonna.
They're not gonna like
What I mean by majority is right. If it's 100,000 people, over 51% of them actually comply. That's what I mean by as far as the majority, because if you just look at as far as 2020 to 2021, the end of 2021, all the people that went and bought rifles that had braces on them.
Still buying them now.
Still buying them right now. I don't know if you noticed it from.
Marie just bought one.
I don't know if you noticed it from SHOT Show this year that passed.
Mm-mm.
Every single rifle that you saw, like even like your BRN,
mm-hmm.
they didn't have a brace on the back. If you look at all the new SIG rifles, none of them have a brace on the back.
All stocks?
No, they don't have any.
Just buffer tubes.
It's not even a buffer tube.
Just butt booty naked.
It's just the picketing. because just how that weapon system just works,
Mhm.
it's just the Picatinny back there. It's for a reason.
Mhm.
I was just saying,
No,
I was just looking
it
to see
makes
if
sense.
anybody else noticed that. When I was
Yeah,
like, when I
hey,
saw it,
you
I was like,
put it
oh,
on there if you want to.
ain't nothing. It's like, hey, ain't nothing on the back of this.
Yeah.
It's like, so,
How that old school song will do what you want to do.
but yeah, if you look at some of the guns, all the rifles and stuff that came out last,
What
last
a
year and the beginning of this year for SHOT Show, none of them got pistol braces on.
Breakfast on Locks.
Them groceries, shout out, donated $5.
Woo!
Hey, thank you. Appreciate that.
That's what's up. I appreciate it. I love the support, y'all.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it.
Heck yeah. What other questions on there?
Yeah.
He has a shockwave. Oh, he's got one of the Mossberg shockwaves.
I'd be surprised when we go live on YouTube. We usually get about 30, 40 people like kind of consistently.
Hey,
I
pull
like
that
it.
blackout out. Somebody pull out one of
Oh,
those
yeah,
blackouts.
I'll grab one.
All these weapons are cleared, safe, and don't have bolt carriers.
Right.
Well, yeah, none of these have bolt carriers.
And some of the stuff we just got in. Again, you can buy the stuff off the website, www.knaccessories.com.
So yeah, we are, well, not me, but K&A is a legal FFL, so federal firearms licensing, right? So if you're looking to buy firearms, or you see a firearm on a website that you want to buy and you want to have it sent here, you can.
Firearms, accessories, training stuff, whatever.
Or if you're in another state, you can still buy off the website and have it sent to your nearest FFL.
It's just because it doesn't have a charge.
No charging handle.
Yes,
no charge.
yeah, it's weird because it's like we want to.
When you buy it, it will have a charging handle bolt carrier.
But video, so we don't have to hear nobody crying.
Right.
Yeah, there's physically no way this gun can
Yeah,
go.
there's no bolt carrier and there's no
No, none of that.
It's like I don't even want to take it off of safe and then just dry fire it off.
No.
From what I've heard, the ATF will begin to track the sales of braces once the rule goes. Okay, well, yeah, they're just tracking what they're tracking what is being bought.
The ATF ain't the real police. Y'all ain't police.
I didn't say that.
I did.
I didn't say that.
They're not police. They give out suggestions.
They give out some shit.
They do.
Well,
I hope it goes
if
to the
they're
other man
tracking
first,
it,
not
I
the
mean,
brother
they've been
man
tracking
first.
stuff anyway. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's
You
just
gotta
again. I mean, you can go about it one of two ways. You can trip out about it, and you know.
Well, I tell you what, if the rule does pass about these braces, take the thing off and destroy it. Just make it simple.
And then just go get
Don't
your
no,
tax
you
stamp.
bury it, because when the Republicans went, I'm playing. Right, I
They
mean,
repeal it.
right. The next presidency, and now it's back.
Hey,
Now
I
it's
tell
just like,
you what,
oh,
I'm
dig
not
back
left
up.
wing or right wing. That's all same
Right.
bird to me, so I don't care.
Exactly.
You said they the same.
Because when one person
They
bans
don't have
something, the
to
next
say a
presidency,
word.
they just bring it right back. They're like, nah, fuck what you did. We coming right back. It says, what's this? SR30 upper. What's that? SR30.
SR30 up there?
Straight to Google. You going to Google?
I know that's a Knights Armament thing. I think isn't that what Josh? I think that's what Josh actually just got.
SR30.
Yeah, the SR30 is the 30 cal version of the Knights Armament rail, right? Do you guys somebody wants to know, do you guys sell 5.56?
Yes, yeah. It's right there on the website. If it's not there, shoot a chat. Hey, this is what
Yeah,
I'm looking
right
for.
here. This is 5.56.
No, that's a blackout.
Oh,
But I can get you the
It's okay, you
5.56
didn't know.
just like that.
You didn't know.
5.56 uppers, lowers,
762. We don't care what you
block,
want. You got it.
sig, whatever. Pick your flavor, neighbor.
What barrel length is this?
7.
okay.
That
So,
was a 300.
so you talking about this?
Oh, the length? Oh, 7.5.
I don't know. See if this works. Get the
Just trying to
camera.
show.
Yeah, you just got
Trying to get the camera.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
It's fuzzy.
What is it? 5.56 or 7.62?
300 blackout.
300 blackout?
He was asking
Okay,
if
we
we
see
still.
it.
Oh.
Basically,
Just go to the website, the gun store. It's on there.
so they just type it in and.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, that part.
Just
Yeah,
type in
if
what
you
you're
go to
looking
any of yeah,
You
there's
see that?
yeah, because you got
Eric,
the links on it. Yeah. What, Thomas? You got all the links on your page, right?
now if you buy a lower
Muchas gracias, señor.
and it has
Shit,
the
if they
numbers
support
on it,
black
that has to be
guns,
shipped
then
to
why
an
not?
FFL. That
Okay.
can't come to your house.
300 black. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I want to say 300 blackout.
Okay.
Well, you know why they came out with these.
Really, I ain't gonna lie. I do want a 300 blackout, like the one Keith got. Like this would be like not like this specifically, but like this length and whatnot. And I have a suppressor on it. My red dot. Like this would be a dope ass truck gun.
One thing I had to do with my 300 blackout, the first thing I had to do was take apart the bolt carrier and blow all that crap out of it because you can't like. After I blew it out with the air, it worked great. I also had a cheap 300 blackout, but you know. It was a gift from somebody. I sold it.
Yeah, I still need, because I need to wait for the.
Damn, he hate on my Android. Don't hate on Androids.
Yeah, iPhone gang.
Don't hate on Androids.
All this gear.
You just an Apple hater.
His Android.
You just an Apple hater.
His Android looking like a gun though. Every time he works his phone, we think he's really using a gun. Jump behind Android.
Look at the Android.
Right. How dare
They
you?
locked us in.
That's how we all got quiet.
Really wish we had bolt carriers in this right now.
Right.
No, let the world see. Don't hide.
What's that?
No, open up the door. Let them see what's going on.
Oh, no, I closed it because I know some other people out there.
Yeah, nah.
We in here doing our
Let's
thing.
use us freedom.
These weapons, they're gonna get nervous.
Black people got guns, y'all.
I'm an Asiatic.
Okay.
What's the mathematics, Locs?
We're gonna put him on the boat.
Huh?
That's the name.
Like a
Mathematics.
seasick. I'm on a boat.
Put us on the boat.
I'll swim.
No, you gonna sink.
Well, like my ancestors.
Now I'm put a hook in your ass and use you for shark bait.
Well, good luck.
Good luck. You see the shark that we catch?
Yeah, good luck getting me out there. But, hey, don't do that. Mm-mm. You seen last time you caught that shark out there? Where was I? On the bridge, up top, looking at you, tossing you stuff down. I ain't going down there mess with that shark.
Yeah, shark meat's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't eat it no
You
more.
probably think the same about Loc's arm. I can't wait to cut that little off. That arm looking real. Look, I ain't playing with it. Look, I catch a shark. I'm cutting the line.
What else you got on there?
Any questions? No, they're just kind of talking.
Okay.
I mean, you ready to wrap it up again?
No, I was seeing whatever.
Wrap that up, B.
Yeah, if y'all ain't got no more questions,
Up, B.
Black gun owners, what's up? You always come in late. You always come in at the end.
Always towards the end.
That's a busy person.
All right. So yeah, if y'all got if you got any more questions, put them in the comment section so we can answer them.
So for the ones that are just coming in, you got LocsNLoad right here, Undead Prophet, and you got Tactical Savages, plural, back here, K&A Accessories right here. Go to the website, you'll find any of us on there. You can click on the individual tabs to talk to any trainer that you want to. It goes directly to them. Let them answer your questions and things like that. And there is a gun store on there, parts, accessories, magazines, holsters. If you don't find what you're looking for, just shoot a chat real quick or something and give us a chance to look it up and see if we can get that for you, or if we can beat a price. I can't beat every price.
I can't.
I'm trying, but you know, sometimes guys, they have stuff that they just want up out of their stock, and I can't beat that. But we're trying to make it happen. But more important than that, the gun safety. That gun safety, I'm pushing that. Say
I'm
again?
sorry, I was saying.
No, go ahead.
Oh, just talking to people in the chat. That's all.
Yeah.
They're not here for you.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
here
don't
for
care.
me.
You will not disrespect me in front of the company, Mr. LocsNLoad.
Don't ever.
Do you understand?
This is my company.
Maybe.
Uh,
Colonize the hell out your company, boy.
yes, in my book, yes. It's a 26 to 43X.
I mean, you have one.
I know.
He hates it. You don't even
Where
like
is
it.
it now?
You don't even use it. You don't even
No,
like it.
that's the bigger question. Where is it now?
You don't even like it.
Yeah, go to the site. I believe that's on there.
No, he's saying like it's a worth the change. Like I guess he has a 26. He's asking should he get a 43X.
Nah.
I guess it would depend. And I'm not a Glock person, so
I am.
it would depend because like I look at the 26 as a multi-tool Glock because you can put 26, 19, 17.
You just need a CZ.
See, that's why I mess with
Get a
Thomas
Walter.
because he's got
Class.
If you have the 26, Don't change up. Unless the gun is starting to get too heavy for you or something like that, and you want to change up for going to a wedding or something, you want something a little slimmer, that's when I would get the 43X. I have a lot of Glocks, but if you got that 26, like you said, you can change up magazines in that thing. I ain't changing
you can throw.
I'm good.
You can throw what the Glock 30-round happy sticks, man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So,
There were 26 with a 50-round drum in that.
Keep that 26.
Yeah, you actually could do that.
Can you put Glock sights on the G3C?
No. What are you doing?
No.
Stop. We're embarrassing us.
I'm reading questions. I'm reading questions.
Oh, see,
right.
that's different.
Jesus.
It said looking to get a belt. What about GBRS? They make good belts.
I like the Pharaoh one better.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
GBRS, Pharaoh. I have the Blue Alpha.
The Blue Alpha one is good too.
Right. You can even get you one of them Safe Flight belts. That's the like everyone's making it. Everyone makes the same two-piece belt.
Whole entire video about.
Yeah, everyone makes the same two-piece belt nowadays. It's not much real difference. It's just basically.
It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish out of it. Because I went ahead and switched my whole entire belt system out just because I wasn't getting one thing out of my old one, and that cost me like $200 to do. But out of it, I got 2 belts now that I can go back and forth.
Yeah,
So
I got 2 belts. I got like 3 or 4 belts.
Yeah, I know you got like 3 or 4 belts, but that's
appreciate
just
your
because
comments
you're
for my
career.
belt, by the way. You're looking out. Hey, Big Easy, Canik.
What you say?
I'll bang for your buck.
Hey, them groceries. If you're in Duval, you need to sign up. Definitely hit us up in K&A. Right.
Yeah.
Miss Monique, what up, girl? New gun owner. Can I put Glock sights on a
That's where you were getting your. Why didn't you just say that? I'm just
no, you have to get if it's a Taurus. Make sure the sights are specifically made for a Taurus G3, not a G2, not a G1, but a G3C. So definitely go on Google and make sure the product actually works before you buy it.
That's one of those things why
Somebody
people like
says
Glocks
the
so
true
much
load.
because of the fact that the sights are somewhat interchangeable. A lot of the parts on Glocks are interchangeable.
Somebody's saying that True Glow could work on the G3C.
Yeah, but it depends on what the model is and the True Glow sights, whatever the model is. Because I can't just buy True Glow Glock 19 sights and then try to put on my G3C.
Yeah, I would just say check it out first to see if it matches up. Now, if you buy it and you want to mill
That's like,
some
yeah.
stuff, that's fine.
That's like buying tires for your
That's
car.
what I said. If you want to milk some stuff,
Yeah,
milk some stuff.
not milk, man. Come on, man.
See what we got to deal with.
Goddamn lucky.
It takes 3 people to deal with this one person.
I am 3 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the 3 people right there. That's why it's
Thoughts
with
on
the S on
Canik?
the end.
Canics are good guns.
I mean, yeah, if you had $300 and you didn't want to, do a little bit of extra work and get something better, yeah. I would say, the Taurus is about as cheap as I would go, and Canik is a step above that.
I'm still on that fence with Taurus. I gotta do some more testing.
I love Taurus.
I like Taurus. I've had good things with Taurus.
Well, the thing that I'm understanding with Taurus is they have a new CEO, and I've been buying a lot of Tauruses lately, and I've been running them.
They've been better.
They've been a whole lot better. Apparently, this new CEO of Taurus is not playing the radio.
What are your thoughts?
This is what I'm understanding.
PCC for
A
home
pistol
defense
caliber
or
carbine
shit?
for home defense, or use a pistol or stick. Okay.
I'll let you go first on that.
I would say why not, but then again, I would just have a pistol and I would get like a 300 blackout. Right? Why have 2 pistol calibers when if you're gonna up the fight and grab something bigger like a pistol caliber, something that size? Why not 300 blackout? Or like a 10.5 AR.
This is why in the future you're gonna see if Thomas is teaching a class, I'm gonna be
Well, see, but I think it's
because it's basically how the same thing out there.
But yes, you can use it, and it's not a bad idea because now it gives you 2 points of contact, and it's easier to shoot than just with a pistol.
If I'm already doing this motion, I'm already going to be basically in a rifle system platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why not run 300 blackout? And I get it as far as when you go down the rabbit hole researching about 300 blackout, subs don't really pack as much of a punch. However, if you look at I think it's called discrete concepts or discrete ballistics. They make a 200. All their ammo's nasty. They make a 2.
I'm sure within 50 yards, like it'll
yeah,
do what it
50
needs
yards
to
it's gonna do what it needs to. But like with their rounds particularly, when I was watching their testing, they retained 97% of their muzzle energy. That's ridiculous. Out of a 220 grain bullet.
Yeah, definitely. Like home defense, 300 blackout is gonna get the job done. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of scared. I was starting to think about
There's a new
25.
300 blackout that's coming out also.
I mean, that's fine.
They've been
Right out
talking
of the
that
front.
That's
8.6. Yeah.
I wouldn't run it for anything home defense wise. I think it's got a little
Too much power.
I think it's got a little too much wallop to it.
Oh,
the guy, this is towards G3. They may, but I don't know if like it was made for Glock sights.
See,
so. Like you can put a lot of shit together.
And I'm glad that like somebody did say it because I'm one of those crazy people that are 100% like try it just to see if it'll work.
Right.
So somebody asked about is 7.62 just as good? You're back into a rifle caliber. 300 blackouts a pistol caliber. So you have it's like 5.56.
Well,
compared to 22.
300 blackout is it's one of those weird cartridges that end up just happening.
Jason's here. What up, Chef Jeff?
Oh, hey, what's up, Jason?
What up,
Hey, how you feeling, bud?
Going
I know you were down for the holidays.
Yeah. With 7.60 by 39 be just as good. Essentially, I mean, if you're trying to kill somebody, yes. Now, if you look for the most effective round for, are you saying AR? Like I don't know. I mean, yeah, is it good? Yeah, it can get the job done, but
I mean, it's 7.62
why?
by 39.
Why? Yeah, why not 300 blackout just 5.56?
300 blackout is just 7.62 by 39, but better ballistics and better accuracy.
Yeah, and more expensive.
oh well.
All right, since it's cheaper than 300 blackout. Hey, don't get me wrong, it is a good option.
Yeah. So,
I would just say if you do go 7.62 by 39, just train with it. All right, because it is cheaper to shoot that. So you are going to be more likely to train with it than a 300 blackout. So it's not a bad option. G3 Taurus makes decent guns. I've had at least 2. I never had a problem.
We actually trained with the G23, G3C inside the classroom because of the restrike capability.
Yeah, the double action trigger.
Right on the Taurus. From what I'm understanding, they're the only ones that have that right now.
Thank you, Monique.
The restrike capability.
Mwah. Mwah.
We like to train with that
She don't want to
inside the
kiss. She
classroom.
wants us to come to Phoenix. We gotta go to Phoenix, son.
Shoot, we can make that happen.
All right, hey, listen, I am all for getting out of Jacksonville and traveling, especially I've been to Phoenix, but driving through it because it's been hot.
Of course, payment.
Never been to Vegas.
Beer and food.
All right.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, 300 blackout rifle caliber.
I said it was a pistol, so they're coming.
Yeah, 30 cal. So again, breaking on this, so if you get a 30 cal can, you can shoot 300 blackout. You can shoot 7.62 by 39. You use 7.62 by 51, 7.62 by 54. Anything that's 30 cal, all those 7.62s will work in a 30 cal can. So, just point of reference. More guns for the fight.
Yeah.
Do I have any experience with a staccato? Those are very nice pistols. Shoot a staccato.
Did you
No, I
one
have
a
not.
couple weeks ago?
Yeah, Justin did.
You didn't shoot it?
I've shot them before.
But I'm hearing that thing is the truth.
Listen, those things are.
That's what I'm.
If you have, okay, there's Eric. Your thoughts on the staccato?
we'll get to that in a minute.
Because someone asking the questions right now.
We'll get to that in a minute. But Jason, I got you on speaker now. Yeah. Do you have any experience with the staccato? I'm looking for. Yeah, I'd get the peak.
Hey, listen, staccatos. Listen for like the money.
There's a reason.
They're very nice, bro. They're extremely nice guns, super smooth.
All right. I got Jason on speaker because he called me when we were doing the stream. He's got a question.
Come see us.
This is a question for everybody. This is real. This is real. You have one upgrade to buy.
Are you putting up for the camera?
Just one upgrade. Do you buy an optic? Or sorry, one upgrade for home defense. Right? Let me preface that. You buy an optic, or flashlight, or a suppressor. Which one are you choosing?
So optic, flashlight, or suppressor?
You can only pick one.
I'll give you a can.
Okay, Chris.
What are
Chris
you
said
running?
can.
What are you running? For what
It's still
gun?
gonna be loud as hell. In the house.
This is for home defense, right?
Yep, home defense.
But what gun? What kind of gun is it?
This is your home defense carbine.
Any
Carbine?
yeah, any carbine caliber that you want.
Any caliber. It could be 300 Win Mag. granted, we know nobody would
If it's a large caliber, I'm going with a can.
Gotta get it. I don't care if it's a 9. I'm getting the can.
I'm definitely going with a can. As far as optics, man, you should know your house.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need an optic. You don't.
Hold on now. You can only pick one item.
One can.
Right.
I
I
would
Either
a can.
a can, a optic, or a light. Which one are you picking?
All right. Desi says flashlight. Neo says a can. I would go with a can.
I'm going with a can.
I'll go with the suppressor because that's gonna be so loud and disorienting.
I want to lean towards the can because of everything with a can.
And then the muzzle flash.
I want a flashlight because I can't shoot what I can't see.
When you see,
But if you know your house,
You can turn on the lights.
I can walk my house in the dark.
I'm about to be the light at the end of the tunnel for you.
Hold on.
I'll give everybody a scenario real quick. Okay. Can you shoot what you cannot see?
That part. That's why I'm leaning towards the flashlight.
Yeah, because if I hear that noise, if you know your house, and for me, the way my house, I have lights angled in my house regardless. Plus, I have little night lights here and there, whatever. So no place in my house is completely dark. You can't hide in my house. That's the way I have it set up.
Also, I mean, because the flashlight isn't a bad idea. I mean, if you're in a situation, the loudness, you might have auditory exclusion.
I mean, your
ears
ears
gonna
ring for a little bit, but you won't go deaf.
And you have to think about this too. When you're in a completely dark room, your eyes will adjust. So
Exactly.
It's not like you'll be blind. But if you hit that flashlight, your eyes have to readjust when that flashlight cuts off too.
Hold on. I'm glad somebody said that. How long does the average person take to get their eyes adjusted to it?
I think it was like 30 seconds.
It does take a couple seconds.
What's the scientific answer?
I would say around 20-30 seconds.
I'd say a solid 90 seconds.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know my house. Maybe that's
because that's why I want a can, because it's not gonna be as loud, and then the muzzle flash won't be as bright to fuck up my night vision. Because a bright muzzle flash will fuck up your night vision just as much as a flashlight.
Yeah.
Right, so if you know your house, man.
Because I used to have one of those surefire wardens, and we used to shoot at night. That shit was awful, and I took it off because I couldn't see.
Well, the warden is different, right? It's not different than a can, so it's just.
And then I can cut a light on.
See, this is how business meetings go for us. Thomas goes on live, and then somebody comes in, and then
I'm gonna go with a can.
Hold on, who's sight adjust in 2 seconds? Hold on now.
Because if he can't see me, and I can't see him, then we can't really both actively engage each other.
Hey, I live by myself.
We're just like the Spider-Man meme.
Listen here, I live by myself, and if somebody else in my house, it's over with. Okay,
That's it.
I got a can, and that's your ass. Cause
Let me also ask this question. Everybody knows that a bright light stops anyone dead in their tracks normally, right?
So those
we know
are
that.
brown to the
Yeah, that's
Especially if it's a flash, the one strobe light.
Well, see,
What if
I
I
will
see
say
these?
this: strobe lights.
yeah. I hate
It's just
strobe.
me. We've all been in a club situation. What do strobe lights do? They
Disorient you.
Yeah, it's kind of
very
blinds you.
disorienting, right?
Yeah.
Not only for the person who's looking at it, but for the person who's casting it. One time they were over here, and then a second ago 5 feet from you, and then now they're 10 feet away, and you're like, whoa, wait a second, how did you get over there that quick? So,
Well, I'm gonna rebuttal that with this. Who'd you get your strobe light from? How many lumens are coming through it? In what situation are you using it in? Because the same strobe light that's on my handgun is not on my AR.
right. Well, let me ask you a question. The most common strobe light that we have out there to buy, right, is probably stream light, right?
If we're looking at it from cost perspective, yeah.
It's the most common, I would say.
Yeah, that's the only weapon light that I can think of as far as quality through reputation.
That's as cheap as I would go.
And that is the cheapest I would go as far as a weapon light.
I mean, anybody can pop up with an MC Star, but we're not going to take that seriously.
Anybody.
No, I'm gonna have this Olight grenade just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a great question. Who really would rock an Olight?
Somebody who doesn't know.
Somebody did, yeah.
No, but what I'm saying to you guys being, in the know, instructors, all the jazz, what are you saying to your students or folks when they say, "Hey, I saw this great deal. What what about Olight? What are you all's reasoning for yay or nay?"
Why buy? My thing is, why buy Olight when Streamlight exists?
Yeah.
As far as from a cost perspective and a quality for the light,
That's
it's
right.
like,
what are you doing? What
And
are you
then the
doing?
reputation. Olight doesn't have a reputation.
I get it
like
as far
Streamlight.
as from like when people first look at Olight and they look at it from, oh yeah, they got high lumens and they have all these little gadget gizmos and stuff and yada yada. But the reality is that you really need all the gadgets and gizmos that Olight's offering. Is number one, and then number two is what is your education when it comes to the difference between lumens and candela? Because once you start looking at it there, Streamlight has better candela.
So at the end of the day, it's what's in your pocket and what you need it for.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, there are little EDC lights I do like because that's more of a utilitarian thing. Like, I just need this to find something inside of my car. It's not like I need this to be able to defend myself or search for something in the event that I'm trying to search for said things.
Okay.
Like defeated, like I don't need as far as like a EDC light looking for something in my car, I don't need to defeat a photonic barrier.
Right.
Okay.
No, I agree with that.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question: Does everybody, agree with if I carry a weapon, do I need a weapon-mounted light?
I mean, I do.
I would say why not? Like,
I mean, JC,
like why not have that safety measure just in case? What if you can't?
I feel that's preference. The reason why I say preference is because you got to look at your dress code for that day. And two, your dress code, can you afford to do that? And I'm a minimalist. If I don't need it on my gun, I don't use it. I'm an iron sight guy. These guys are really the ones that's trying to get me over to red dots and stuff like that. I mean, I'll run them on the rifles. I don't have a problem with that. But as far as my handgun, and my handgun is my EDC, and it's right here, I'm coming out. And I'm right here. So me personally, if you're new to firearms, learn your iron sights first.
Absolutely, 3 times. Because every red dot is not going to be sighted to your sight.
Right, and then you end up getting a cheap red dot, and every time you shoot the thing, the dot stop moving over here and all of that. I ain't got time for all of that. I need to drop you right here, right now. Ain't got no time to play. And
we can help you. I mean, we can help you get a good red dot.
So some people get the gun and it comes with a red dot, so it's like
if you get like a Crescent Trace or something.
It's always like, let's think about this as it being as an investment. Like, just because it's a good deal doesn't mean it's a good piece of equipment to add to your weapon. You want to put some money in stuff that's going to be reliable every single time.
And then there's a layer of maintenance that you got to take into consideration because of the fact if you do buy a cheaper red dot, you're probably going to have to maintain the zero a little bit more, which defeats the purpose of you getting a dot.
Those are all very valid questions. And so it poses the question of, what is considered cheap or what's considered good? Does Hollow Sun stand the test of time? Or should I get an RMR, a Louisville Delta-Point, or should I just go all out by Acro?
If I'm going to enclosed emitter, yeah, Acro's
I mean,
like they've laid the foundation down to where all these enclosed emitters are. Because I was thinking about doing that.
I mean, Hollow Sun has several closed emitters, and they're all. I mean, I granted, not everyone has aim point money, and so when you have Hollow Sun money, does it? I don't know. Again, these questions are hard to answer. Like that's like, what's the best gun?
I mean,
what's
me, I run a Hollow Sun all day, but I mean,
well, it's not what's the best gun, and the reason why I say that is it comes down to this, and maybe this is just my messed up mentality. When I buy something, I don't intend on sending it back for a warranty. I intend to use it, and it doesn't die. If it dies, then
because going for warranties is
go back to the drawing board, and you pay for the peace of mind of something not dying. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was actually when I was on a live stream last week. That was one student's, I guess, fear of the dot is because it is a piece of technology that can and will fail on you in some way, shape, or form, whether it's the glass breaking on you, a dead battery. To solve the battery solution, you just change it out on your birthday. When you buy a quality dot that has 50,000 hours, that's 5 years right there. You can technically skip a year. And you'll be just fine.
Well, it's 5 years on the right setting.
On a specific setting.
Because most people are going to bloom their shit up all the way to almost the brightest setting.
But even what I found out, even if you turn it up past that or have it down past that a little bit, you'll still get at the very bare minimum an entire year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, you should get at least a year. Yeah, at least a year.
But even then, just change it on your birthday.
Now here's a real question. Who has not changed their battery in their red dot sight for more than 2 years? Honestly.
For how long? What did he say?
More than 2 years.
See, I just did it for my Aimpoint Pro. I just changed the batteries in there.
Matter of fact, I got I got one to change now.
My RMR made it 2 years, and my Hollister made it 1 year.
See, my Hollister's still within a year, so I
leave my light on all the time. So
I just have a phobia. I do it either on the birth, change all the batteries and optics on the birthday, or on January 2nd.
Yeah, that's why now, like my birthday, most people know, don't mess with me on my birthday because I'm already at the range, re-zero and everything.
Now my only thing with my Hollister, I run back sites. Hollister.
Ghetto at.
You heard? I still say Salmon. I don't give a damn. Look, but I always like to run my backup sites, so I always co-witness my sites. So the only thing I don't co-witness my sites on my red dot is my Walther, because we don't have a rear sight when you mount the red dot. I know I'm gonna get one though. That P, yeah, the new one.
That PP.
You want the
PDP?
You getting the Walther PP?
PDP. Hater.
You getting that Walther?
That's gonna co-witness the site, so I'll be cool with that. But I mean, your red dot might go down. Period.
Hey, yeah. Just be prepared for that rear sight on the PDP to break.
To break? Oh no, I was hearing bad things.
I wasn't gonna tell him, but
why would you not tell me before I
wasn't gonna tell?
So we can laugh at you afterwards.
There's a reason why I don't run Walthers like that. Like Walthers are joke guns, but
they're trash.
You're trash.
No,
I know that, so that's how I know they trash.
Okay.
No, honest to God, the PDP is a great shooting gun. If you like shooting a P320, you'll feel right at home. But that rear sight is trash.
I'm so hurt. I'm sticking with the PDQ.
Yeah, he has a
PPQ.
Yeah, he's got a PPQ right now, and he's like, I'm thinking about getting the PDP. It's like, why?
Because I want that rear sight.
Solid, brother. It's solid. It's solid. You know,
I love it.
You know, you're talking about I want the QS match.
The Q5. Yeah.
Well,
the Q5 SF match.
Yeah, that's like
now I made it in like see me with one of those.
No. When I see you with a staccato.
That too. Well, why don't I just get a Terratactical?
Get you? No.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, here's a great question. Here's a great question for all of y'all. Would you rather have a Staccato P Duo, a Gen 3 Glock 34 that's ported with an optic?
You mean he said no.
Or would you rather have a CZ Shadow?
You said when you said CZ, you said CZ. Take my money.
Shadow. CZ was my first gun I actually bought. CZ.
Okay, so I'm glad. The only reason why I asked that is that for some odd reason, we think that the word staccato is like up, down, left, right, VA squared. Like,
what was the original name before it was staccato?
It was STI.
Yeah.
Yeah, we act like it's a cheat code, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I can shoot laser beams."
What y'all think of the Glock 45 MOS? I mean,
I love it. It's my favorite.
Oh, seriously. Hey, what's up, bud? I'll tell you a little small story about the Glock 45. So Thomas was the first one in our group that had one. I shot his.
Trendsetter.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the only Glocks I do actually like. And the only reason why I didn't like Thomas's because he had the Apex trim in there. So it just wasn't my cup of tea. But then Keith ended up getting a Glock 45 MOS. So yeah, it's kind of like turned into the short bus guy a little bit.
All right. I think it's funny when they first came out. They came out when I was talking so much shit. I was like, the 45 is stupid, the 43X stupid, the 48. Now I have a 43X and a 45, and I love them.
But
hold on. But what are you guys gonna do now with Glock 47?
What Glock 47? Is this something I haven't heard?
Oh, you haven't heard about that, bro?
You
Oh,
heard
so-
about that?
Hold on.
Dude,
Well,
look it up.
I'm about to find out. I'm about to go to Google.
So in theory, right? If you buy a Glock 47
A Glock
and you buy a
47.
Glock 19, you technically have like 4 guns.
That's right.
Whoa. I feel LocsNLoad. How did you not know about that?
Look, I'm not the Glock person, and I knew that. What's going on, Thomas?
Listen, there's so much stuff going on in my life. I don't have time to find every gun.
I'm not the Glock person that knows that one. Yeah, it's like
So
4
basically-
guns.
Basically, the Glock 47 is the Glock 19L.
Yeah. So you can take that slide, you put it on your 19 frame, you have a Glock 19 long slide.
So how many rounds does a 47 hold?
It's still the same frame of the I believe it's the Glock 45 frame, so it's still a 17 round standard frame.
Wait, 45 or is it 40?
Wait, what? So it's a 19 with the
I know
longest
the
slide?
19 and the 40.
All it is just it's just a 19 with a longer slide.
So a 17.
Yes, but
No.
40.
No,
Well, no,
it's a 19 frame with a 17 slide.
that's what it is. Yeah.
So it's a double stack 48.
No.
No,
It would
it's a
be-
Glock
it would be like-
19
It would be
frame,
like the Zev
but just put a
OZ9
longer slide
long
on
configuration.
top of it.
But
So,
Yeah, that's why I said it's like a bigger 48 because the 48 has a smaller frame with a longer slide.
Sure.
See, that's why I like Lock, man. They can interchange.
I see
Yeah,
what
but
you're
it's
talking.
a
I see.
bigger
Yeah. Just
style
just
frame.
blow that up to the full size.
Yeah, they just basically
Yeah.
just blew it up, like made it thick with 3 C's.
He said, "Sure, let's go with that."
We'll go with that.
But with that, when you buy that gun, you buy a 19. From what I was reading, it's like you technically bought 4 guns.
Well, I just learned something new today.
All right, now here's my last question for you guys because I got to get moving. Someone's asking what is going to be their first suppressor.
YHM.
No, hold on, wait a second, man.
Exactly. There's a caveat to this question.
But there's a caveat. Do you tell them to get a multi-caliber suppressor, or do you tell them to get a dedicated suppressor for what they're trying to shoot?
See, I feel like you're just asking these questions on purpose, Jason.
If they're
I
new,
am.
go multi.
I'm different. I'm different. It depends on what are you trying to suppress first. Like if you're trying to do a pistol first, I would tell you to get just
let me keep it easy because 9 times out of 10 they're going to ask you for a rifle, right? It's going to be for a 5.56 caliber, right?
Okay.
All right. So are you telling them to go caliber specific?
I tell people
Or
caliber
are you telling
specific.
them to
Yeah,
get
if it's gonna be for that.
caliber?
Yeah, you know me. I'm gonna tell somebody caliber specific just because like, and we'll go down the rabbit hole slightly. If say for instance has 300 blackout, 308, and they have 5.56, all of them are an AR-15 platforms and an AR-10 platform for the 308.
I mean, I like the enthusiasm.
If they're trying to suppress all of those, if let's just say if they go with a dead air Wolfman, right? Because I'm pretty sure the Wolfman is multi-cal and it can go all the way up to 300 Win Mag, right?
No, we can't. The Sandman can't.
The Sandman. I'm gonna say you know more about the dead air cans than me, but you're not gonna get it's not just about the sound, it's the tone and everything with it. So that's why if you're just gonna suppress 5.56, just go with 5.56.
All right, someone asking for my first AR, he wants either Sig Spear 11.5, Daniel Defense 14.5, or a Mark 18 10.3 for his first AR.
Ooh.
M4A1 14.5 inch.
Yeah, I was thinking 14.5. You'll get
I'm
more
sorry.
versatility.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to dig 14.5 a little bit.
And if you really wanted to, you could put a brace on there, make it a pistol, and travel with it across state lines. Just if you didn't want to do paperwork.
All right, but okay. Okay, here's the last question. I promise you.
Jason, we know it's not the last question. I know I got you on a roll.
Do you think everybody should own at least one NFA item? Meaning at least one SBR lower, one suppressor, and we'll just leave it at that because not many people care about destructionary devices. So
Yeah, true that.
I'm gonna say yes.
I would say
Build
yes.
to it.
Yeah.
Definitely a
Build to it,
suppressor. You should have a suppressor. At least
Yeah.
a suppressor.
Suppressor hands down. Because I mean they make your gun better. as far as tuning from that perspective.
It makes your hearing last longer.
That part.
All right, so let me ask you this question: Do we really think it's a hassle to travel across state lines with an SBR?
No, just submit your Form 20, wait that month, and then problem solved. Most of the time, it gets approved.
Okay, so Eric, let me ask you this question: How long does a Form 20 take to get back to you?
So from my reading of it, because I'm about to go down this rabbit hole because I'm not just SBR or something. From my understanding, it takes like 1 to 3 weeks.
Okay, and how good or how long is that Form 20 good for?
It's good for the entire year.
There is no best barrel length.
Right? Yeah, because I remember when you were doing paperwork stuff, it was good for the entire year because it's just notifying those places that you're going to be entering those states at those specific times, correct?
Correct. So the way that it's done, and I do this on the 3rd of January every year. I fill out 32 Form 20s.
God damn.
That's all the states that he can go in with all his stuff.
You write a book. Every year you write a book to the government.
No, it's not even. All I do is I copy and paste a range in that state where I'm going, and then I just submit it via email, and then it comes back in like a week, like 10 days at the max. That's it.
See, that don't sound too bad.
So just I hear everybody say, "Oh, it's such a hassle." It's really not. It's really not.
Is it a problem? Let's say if you, like you said, you had to put down a range. What if you go to a different range?
It doesn't matter. It's just alerting the state that you're going to be traveling through.
Yeah, that you're going to be going into there.
So you don't have to live in there. You're putting it for all lawful purposes, for training, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's just alerting the state that you're coming in with an NFA.
Yeah, you don't already went through the paperwork process of getting the SBR in the first place.
Local ATF office. That's it.
It's like, hey, yeah, you're gonna have this one person coming in here that you may or may never see.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's all I had, man. I'm glad you guys are doing this Q&A. It's kind of weird watching and then hearing myself talk on the other side. That's strange, but I'm into it.
Hey, as long as the audio comes in good, because I mean, you dropped some good knowledge for a lot of people to kind of think about.
Right.
Well, no, man, and this is why it's good to ask these questions while you guys are in a roundtable forum, so you get different aspects, different perspectives of it. So, but kudos to you guys, man.
Appreciate it, man.
As always. But yeah, when you get some free time, I don't know if you hit Keith up yet, because I passed your information.
No, I have not. As you can still hear, I'm still.
You still down. All right. But yeah, I just want to make sure that y'all did have that conversation because we're sitting here talking about stuff and trying to plan out our year going forward.
You know what? I see. Well, currently I see 3 brothers who need to make a trip down to or up to North Carolina.
I'm working on that. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
there's 4 of us.
Hey, Chris is about to be up there near you in South Carolina?
South Charleston, to be exact.
Yeah, he'll be up there in Charleston.
Charleston.
So he gonna be up there working.
We go.
And he's in North Carolina?
Yeah, Jason's in North Carolina.
You know, Bond with the Vet?
Who?
There's a company up there called Bond with the Vet. I'll send you his info.
Yeah, send me that info.
And Mobley, there's a couple guys up there doing some good things.
Okay, yeah, send it on through.
Yeah,
I'll definitely check it out. But no, the 4 of y'all need to hop in the car and come up.
I'm gonna be up there already.
Oh, trust me, we want to. We know we're coming up. We're gonna have to have like at least 500 rounds, pistol rifle, something we can really shoot.
Well, just in general, because I've been wanting to take a trip back up there. Because I mean, when I went up there for phase 2, I had fun. Like, not even just doing the training stuff, just like the scenery and everything.
Yeah, because I think last time I was in North Carolina, we was at the Coley on the Wharf thing.
Yep.
So look, you guys are seeing it on the live too. We're instructors are trying to plan things for their, businesses as well. We're trying to plan other things to link up with other people.
We don't hate them.
Yeah.
We support anybody promoting black gun ownership.
There you go. All right, boys. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Always, bud. But yeah, I'll holler at you later, man. You get some sleep.
Y'all hold it down.
Yep. Yeah, don't worry. I'll beat Chris's ass for that.
You ain't beat shit. What I did? What I missed it? Y'all talk about me while I was gone.
Yeah, Mr. Pistol Caliber.
What I should have said was it's subsonic.
All right, peace out, man.
I think it is a pistol.
Yeah, Mr.
All right, we
Yeah,
good.
that guy was a pistol.
All right,
Caliber.
y'all. We've been here a little over an hour, so we're gonna hop
Has it been
off.
over an hour?
Just it's been almost an hour.
I'm gonna say this chat box has just been going and going and
All
going.
right, so thank y'all for tuning in to a K&A meeting.
You really only called because I said it was a pistol.
All right, just showing y'all who the training group is. If you guys look for classes, description box, go there, sign up, look for firearms, get some. All right, anything else, y'all?
Eagles Super Bowl.
All right, he's muted.
Touch some grass. Go outside. Drink water.
Yeah. Drink some water. And be safe out there with them guns, man.
Right.
I push that hard. Be safe out there. Don't be swinging them things all the way around, not knowing what you're doing, thinking what you're doing because you watched it on YouTube. And take a class. If you can't take our class, find a class.
See, that's why we shouldn't change the photo on your thing.
Yeah.
I
I know, right? The phone.
That's if I take out my real gun, someone's gonna complain.
Well, that's why you need the phone picture.
No.
Exactly.
We love the phone picture, Locs.
So if y'all got any last minute questions or if y'all want to donate,
I got 30 seconds.
if you guys want to donate, we have the super chats or the super stickers down there. If you want to donate to K&A, to what we got going on and help support the business, we appreciate that. And everyone who has donated, thank you to y'all as well. That's like 3 or 4 people.
Right.
So any last minute questions? Y'all got 4 minutes. That one.
Knocking on the door.
Look, everybody like, right?
Pop. Oh, it's UPS. Damn.
Oh, that's what I need. UPS.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Desi. Trauma Hawk.
Trauma Hawk, that's nice.
All right.
So you already got the girls. These guys can sign also. They're all part of K&A.
All right, I got everybody's faces.
All right, let's see what goodies we got.
Got them packs coming in, cuz.
Got them bricks coming from overseas.
Let's open it up.
The real Noriega, he owe me 100 favors.
Wait, give me the heavy one. Yeah. I want the heavy one, son.
I don't have a knife on me.
Well, let me see this.
There's some scissors back there.
We need no scissors. I'm a gangster.
Take 10 minutes over.
All right,
Take you 10 minutes over.
so again, if you got any questions or if you want to donate, go ahead and do so. We're going to close out at 1:20. So last 3 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm going to get scissors.
Both from Palmetto State. You know that for a fact.
Sticker.
You got some conversion kits?
Yep. Okay. That's the whole carriage we need right here.
That's what ECGs we needed?
Shout out Black Poindexter. Thank you for this.
Ammo, Black Poindexter.
Here's the
That's 380 auto. Damn, I should open that one.
Here's the full-size frame.
I ordered that.
It's like a shake weight. No.
You don't even know what you be ordering.
Because sometimes I just be ordering stuff like, I don't know what the heck. What's that for? Let me see that.
That's another.
Hey,
that is
thank
a
you for
full-size
watching
frame.
Bowls. We appreciate you guys joining, viewing, asking questions. Makes us feel special over here. Makes us feel good with what we're doing. So,
Chris, yeah, let me see that one.
thank you, Tribe of Kings. I wish you nothing but success as well.
It's the same thing. That's it.
Thank you,
I ain't
photography.
ordered that. Okay. I'm good.
I appreciate it. We're gonna be doing. I be trying to do more lives, but like I gotta find time to just sit around for like an hour or two. So, but definitely I'm gonna try to do more lives, answer more questions, and in the future, we'll do more like specific questions, like how Miss Chief Fires was asking about doing what happens after a home defense shooting and stuff. Neutered.
The world might need it. The world might need it.
See, I gotta be their dad. I gotta watch them.
I got my own pappy.
I got my own cabin, I guess.
I want to, definitely. I definitely want to, OG.
But yeah, that's dope.
And you guys need to make an ammo list too.
Ammo list?
Yeah. What you need is just.
Who's this for? Who's this for?
a customer.
That's for the customer. We're gonna,
I was gonna say that, but nah.
You can open it if you need to
No, I was
open
gonna
it.
tell Marie if because she needs a charging handle. I was gonna have her, but
Does she need one now? She's here?
not here.
I mean, in
Jacksonville. Yeah, she's in Jacksonville.
I think I may have another one at the house, but this one's for the customer.
Those bolt carriers you got, they're not gold, are they?
No, I was gonna order one, but I like, for what?
All right,
I don't be carrying that stuff.
last 15 seconds.
last 15 seconds.
Last 15 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, deuces.